What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Windmill Slam draft with just me, Dennis, this week, I'm afraid. And as I joined this draft, I noticed a familiar name in the queue. Good old Numatanami sitting on the other side of the table from us here, so maybe we'll get paired against Kenji if we survive this 8-4. Now, a couple of things here. We have Deathcap Cultivator is a strong card in Limited. Really strong card. Just hyper efficient, hyper good. Thing in the Ice, I don't love Unlimited. You know, how many instant sources are you really going to get to make this thing go off? Town Gossip Monger is not a card I'm overly interested in either. In terms of our uncommons, Broken Concentration's fine, I guess. But the cards I'm looking at are either Angelic Purge, which is great, or Deathcap Cultivator. Now, I found white to be extremely good in this set. It's got a lot of efficient creatures. You know, the Cathar is amazing. What's he called? Dauntless Cathar is really good. Topplegeist is an amazing uncommon, all that sort of stuff. And Angelic Purge is a great card, and I think it's going to be the pick for me here. We don't leave a lot of good white behind either, which is nice. We could take Cultivator and leave behind no really good green good cards, but I think I'm going to start things off with an Angelic Purge and see where that takes us. It takes us into, ordinarily going straight into a white rare, going straight into a white to rare would be great, but then 8-drop 6/6 flyer is not something I'm overly interested in. How do I feel about a Silver Strike if we're sticking in white? Like, I don't like Fabian Inspector, Strength of Arms too much. Wicker Witch is pretty good. Dissension in the Ranks is too difficult to get going for me. Daring Sleuth is pretty good. Like, it's fine. A 2-mana 2/1 that when it transforms is a 3/2. And I know it says whenever it hits Investigate, but that never even, they just don't let it hit. It's a 3/2, it trades for anything. I know it's got Prowess, but that doesn't make it that much scarier because, you know, they still only need 3 power to trade for it even if you Prowess it. I think I'm just going to take another removal spell and stick in white. Play a little bit conservatively. See how that goes for us. This might be the time to shift away from that. But what will we pick up? Pick up Forsaken Sanctuary. Wouldn't hate that. Don't remember what this card does. Not much. It's 4 mana, 3/3 essentially over 2 bodies. Which is, I mean, that's fine. What about a Pyre Hand, Dennis? I guess that's okay. What about a Pale Rider of Trostad? 2 mana, 3/3. That's great. You discard a card on ATBs. That's probably just fine. Honestly. In this set, that's probably not so bad at all. Amazing art, too. 2 mana, 3/3 Skulk. Discard a card. So you can Madness stuff. You can get your Delirium on. That seems okay. Town Gossip Monger I'm really not interested in. I played this card a couple times. I didn't love it. I'm gonna take Pyre Hand. Pyre Hand's pretty good. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Pyre Hand. If you cast one instant source with Pyre Hand, it becomes a pretty strong card. Well, Darren Duelist is a great card. I'm happy to pick that up. There's also not a lot in here. Rise from the Tides, I'm not super interested in. Draenor Explorers is a good blocker and a great card. Like, it's a fine card. Niblis of Dusk is good too. But I want this Voldaren Duelist, so we're going to build like maybe an aggro deck. Having what is the Goblin Forerunner of the set is really good. With that in mind, I think I'm going to take this Wicker Witch this time. 3 power for 3 mana is fine. Having being an artifact is good for Delirium. Could take the Wildfield Scarecrow. Yeah, no, I'm going to take the Wicker Witch, I think. Yeah. Okay, a couple of interesting cards here. Among them is this Quilled Wolf, which is late because that's a good card. Inspiring Captain's fine. Hulking Devil's not good. Wildfield Scarecrow, as I mentioned, is fine. Puncturing Light's not bad either. I'm actually going to take this Wolf. I would like the 2-drop. And we're not married to either white or red here. Green-white is a color pairing I've had a lot of success with, and one that I would not mind playing again. Our options here are Dual Shot or Ethereal Guidance. Dual Shot's just a sideboard card. Ethereal Guidance is not exactly an amazing card. I'm going to take the Guidance. I think our white cards are better than our red cards so far, so... Ooh. I would quite like a Cathar's Companion, actually. Thank you. Some good blue cards. Pardon me, some good blue cards left here. Stitch Mangler is pretty good. Gone Missing's fine too, but Companion is totally reasonable. We're pretty solidified into white now, and then red or green. We'll see what we open, I guess. Not in love with any of these cards. I guess if we end up in white-red, the Ares Machinations can do something. I guess I'll take the Gossip Monger. Like, it's fine. I guess it's fine. 1 mana, 1/1 that turns into a 2/3 that must attack each turn that you can pump. Like, I'm not excited about either has of this card. You know? It is very easy to make it flip. Like, you just play it on turn 1. Oh, hang on. Maybe I do want this for a slow matchup. I just want the 1 mana combat trick instead, though. 1 mana +2/+2 is pretty good. I'll take this for the splash. In case we end up getting good. Oh, we could just play black if we just open some good black cards, honestly. Like Shambleback, an amazing card. No, I'm kidding. I could not. It's hard to imagine text that matters less than creatures you control have Skulk. But 5 mana +1/+1 is not bad. They attached it to that other card a while ago, the 1 mana 1/1. In white. What card was that? I don't remember. There was a card in a set I played recently. It was a 1 mana 1/1. Now then. Considerations are. Don't think I want Ever After. Abyssinian Missionaries, if you get an equipment, is great. If you equip it, it's amazing. If you don't, it's not. Dance for Devils I haven't played with, but I've heard is actually pretty good. Inner Struggle I have played with and it's fine. It's mostly just 4 mana kill a thing, almost all of the time. Runaway Carriage I'm not excited about. Emissary of the Sleepless is actually pretty good. Throttle is also pretty good. Although we have some removal spells. I could just take the red removal spell. That probably makes more sense, doesn't it? And just go white-red. See how that goes for us. Where it goes for us is straight into a... How much is Port Town worth? Nah, I'm not going to take the value card. It goes straight into a Lightning Axe is what it does do. And I'm going to take that, because that's a great, great card. Yeah, I'm definitely just taking that. Maybe we'll pick up some Madness Vampires if we move ahead now. We're in dire need. Oh, Breakback Rider is a great card. Oh, so is Fiery Temper though. I only have 5 creatures. I'm going to take the Breakneck Rider. This card's fun too. But I'm going to take the Breakneck Rider. Fiery Temper obviously great, but you know, we only have 5 goddamn creatures. I'm going to have to take this. And I mean, hey, it's a sweet card too. A really, really strong card. 3 mana 3/3 sold. Flips into a 4/3 that gives attacking creatures +1/+0 and trample. That's insane. At this point, I'm also going to value 2-drop creatures above essentially anything, I think. Which is not a great place to be in, but we're only starting pack 2, so we got plenty of time to pick up random 2-drops, I think. Okay. Not excited about Eerie Interlude. I have no good ETB effects, I guess, except maybe this, I guess. With that in mind, I'm going to take Uncaged Fury, I guess, if we're planning on shoving damage through. Uncaged Fury is a good way to go. Ooh, Hellpack Wolf is a great card. 3 mana 3/3. Get in. Our 3 slot is getting pretty stacked. Our 2 slot is depressingly empty, though. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Vessel of Ephemera. Man, Deadweight, a lot of good cards here. Oh, that's a good enchantment too, but I want the Vessel of Ephemera. I want creatures. With that in mind, I don't want any of these cards. Uninvited Geist, aside from being my favorite card name in the set, is actually really good. I guess I will take the Strength of Arms. Not happy about it. I guess I'll take this Cathar's Companion. Also not happy about it. No, get out. I'm not playing you. Yeah, let's pull out our non-creature spells here. Good removal in this deck. Lightning Axe, Inner Struggle, Silver Strike, this Angelic Purge. All good stuff. So we actually have 9 creatures. This is a creature. If we get like 2 more 2-drops. Remember, Vessel Ephemera is not really a 2-drop. It's a 2-drop and a 3-drop, which is kind of a nightmare. But it's something to do on turn 2, which I'm happy about. Inquisitor's Ox is actually pretty good. It's not as aggressive as I'd like, but we've got some good things for Delirium. You know, this is good for Delirium. This is good for Delirium. This is good for Delirium. We've got a couple of good instants as well. Shouldn't be too difficult to get to 4. Pardon me. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter. This is a good card, I'll take that. Although it's not great against our kind of deck. I would love another Voldaren Duelist, sorry. That'd be good. I'd love to ditch this Gossip Monger if possible, but I think we need the early drops. Yeah, having an aggro deck with 1 2-drop that isn't even really a 2-drop is pretty grim. I would like the Fox. Oh, this is playable. I would like a Double Thorn Fox. I would really like the rare 2/2 that flips into a creature that, you know, has, I can't remember what it's called. It's a rare one white for 2/2. Then it flips if you have control 4 more creatures, and then it makes a creature every turn. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures you control. That'd be good. Obviously, I'd love like Avacyn or something. But beyond that, just 2-drops. I wouldn't mind the werewolf, the red werewolf that deals 1 damage to attacks or blocks. Ultimate Hunters and Bomb. But you know what's also good in our deck, guys, is Moorland Drifter. So I'm just going to take it and pass this insane bomb to what is probably going to be a very happy Lucidia. Lucidia? Who knows? That's much. This is a great pack. But 2-drop, get in the deck, please. This is my first time playing White Red in the set, and I'm not in love with it, if I'm honest. So far. Ooh, so good, but so good. Yeah. Get in. Maybe we actually, there's a good chance to just wheel that Sanguinary Mage, to be honest. Moorland Drifter, solid 2-drop most of the time. Occasionally we'll have flying, which is amazing. Kessig Forge Master is the card I was talking about earlier. Wow, that's a good card, but I don't have any vampires. Griff's Boon is also a great card, but again, Hellpack Wolf's really good too. I think I just want the 2-drop here, and I can't be sad about it. Obviously don't want this. Don't think I want this. Don't think I want this. So Apothecary Geist it is. Having evasive creatures in this kind of deck is great to mop up. You know, if we get bash in for damage with our 3-power guys and stuff, maybe we give them trample, maybe we give one of them +1/+1 double strike, you know, that's 8 damage, boom, 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 boom. And then Apothecary Geist is the kind of card that lets you mop up the end of the game. Get our opponent down to 6 or something, for example, you know. All going well, that is. A couple of good cards here. Another Silver Strike would not go amiss. A Gas-Staff Arsonist might be the kind of card we want as a nice top end, but a Reduced Ashes might be as well. Rush of Adrenaline's a great combat trick. How many creatures do you get? 13, which is really 14 and a half, kind of. I think I might just want the Arsonist. Five mana 5/4, totally fine. Makes it becomes a 6/5, really good. Do I want that kind of top end in the deck at all, or do I just want like a Puncturing Light? Or Reduced Ashes. You kind of have enough unconditional removal with light. Well, I mean, this is essentially unconditional. Angelic Purge, Silver Strike, not conditional. I think I want the Arsonist. Perfecto. Love me a Topple, That is a beautiful late pickup. Get in the deck, please. Ooh, Devilthorn Fox 2. Get in. We can even make a cut now. Wow. That's late. I'm actually going to take this Warp Landscape. This Warp Landscape. And the reason for... Oh, I could just take a Cathar's Companion. No, the reason for taking the Warp Landscape is we can use it for Delirium. Currently for Delirium, we have you, which are insane with Delirium. You, which are fine. If that's it, maybe that's not worth it. Yeah. Yeah. I think I want this more than that Gas-Staff Arsonist. That's the same thing I was saying about with the that's actually really good against this. With the Apothecary Geist, where it's good in our deck now. Okay, we have some cuts to make. Tangosamonga, get out. Probably one of these Cathar's Companions can go. Probably this Inquisitor's Ock can go. Oh, that was another Delirium card, but it's gone now. And then one more. Probably the Strength of Arms. We have no equipment, so it's just 1 mana +2/+2. Is having a Strength of Arms better than having another Ethereal Guidance? This makes multiple... This taps things down. This has haste to make things unable to block. So they're good with it, but I mean, we need 7 mana to cast this and this in the same turn. It's really good with our 3-pair creatures because it makes them 5ers. Really good with this. It's very good with Vessel of Ephemera and Emissary, and I guess Apothecary Geist and Dauntless Cathar as well. This is about Ethereal Guidance, by the way. I think I just want the cheaper spell in Strength of Arms, maybe. I would have really liked that red one though. That would have been good. Rush of Adrenaline, that would have been probably better. I think this is going to be it for us. Turn to another one of these. Oh, is Survive the Night better than Strength of Arms? No. Probably just no. Built a nice little quickie aggro deck here. Look at that. Sweet curve. Combat tricks and removal. Bog standard limited deck that will hopefully not lose round 1. Let's do it. Round 1, we have won the die roll, so far so good. And we'll see how our hand is. Come on, there we go. Our hand is fine. Pretty fine. I'm gonna do this, I think. Depending on what I draw, I will just cast and transform my Breakneck Rider, and then attack for 1,000,000. It's really only 8, but you know, it's basically 1,000,000. Maybe our opponent won't cast anything on turn 3. It's not impossible. It's unlikely, but it's not impossible. Give me a 2-drop. Would you look at that? Nailed it. Is it wiser to play the Cathar first? Into an empty board? No, I don't think so. Ooh. Ooh, that's so good. This is a beautiful sequence because we get to pass our turn to transform our Breakneck Rider, and then on our opponent's turn, inner struggle their creature, which is perfect. Oh, why they didn't have anything. Oh boy. I'm just gonna transform this. Flip away, my friend. Play something. Use this to equip to it. Then let me kill it. No, it's only cost 1 to equip, isn't it? 2, wow. Oh yeah, if he goes 2-drop, like 2 mana equip, I'm still doing it. Worst case scenario is he kills our guy. Oh, it doesn't even kill itself, it's so annoying. Ugh. Ugh. If he equips it, it does though, which is interesting. Oh, you know what I'm going to do here? Oh, that's really interesting. Sorry, the door outside is really annoying. You can do a couple of interesting things here. I'm going to close the door and come back in a second. What I can do is I can use my lightning axe to discard my Dauntless Cathar, which is, you know, minimum downside. Alternatively, I can just attack with this, use the Uncaged Fury to hit my opponent with it. Also not bad. A lot of really good options. This has trample, right? When it attacks, it has trample. Yeah, so I can attack, my opponent blocks, I can still then lightning axe and do all the damage. My opponent doesn't block, probably just play Dauntless Cathar. My opponent does block, I think I will lightning axe and then make a token. No blocks, amazing. Look at that. I'm actually going to pass because I can Innistrad plus lightning axe, which is really good. Oh, I'm going to do that now. Actually, I'm going to lightning axe that right now. Cast additional cost, discard a card, choose target creature, you. I forgot it would transform. And then I can no longer lightning axe it. And even if my opponent equips it, because it won't get +1/+, it won't be a human anymore. Interesting. Again, I'll just inner struggle something here if needs be. And then I can pretty much kill my opponent. Uncaged Fury. Uncaged Fury is actually lethal. My opponent only plays 1 creature here and I Uncaged Fury, I win the game. Or, sorry, and I inner struggle it. And then Uncaged Fury my guy, I win the game. It's too small. It doesn't happen often that my opponent's creature is too bad for me to be able to win the game against it. Although I just smashed through it, so I can't be too sad. Ooh, great draw. Awkward thing here is I can't inner struggle plus either of these things, but I can only do one. Like my turn is not going to be efficient. But I will get to hit my opponent for 2. Which is always good. What's for fun? Oh, I win. Cool, I win, I believe. Unless this is literally a lightning axe. Crunch. First strike. Ordinary damage. Come on. Oh, Magical Land doesn't like that. Sweet. So that was nice and easy. We could do that again in game 2. That'd be great. That's what makes Double Strike such a scary mechanic. Honestly, like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't think I want any of these changes. Our deck was obviously amazing. So, in that situation, I think Survive the Night would have been better, or another Strange Minds would have been way better than our current one of, where is it? Ethereal Guidance. But still, It's because we won the game with one creature. If we'd had curved out and, you know, our opponent stabilized with ethereal guidance is much more what you want. So, don't think I want to put too much stock in that after our sample size is currently 1. Pardon me. If we had like one more land, I'd be totally in, but on the one lander I have to say no to that, I'm afraid. Ugh. I'm going to keep this. And just keep any lands on top. Give me those lands. Go to 5, actually, please. Strenak's already decided. Our opponent's, in fact, deciding. There we go. Ooh, it's got to be a no. Okay, boys, we need ideally a plains off the top, and then another mountain would be great. And if we get that, we're in amazing shape. Not bad either. I will totally accept that. Remember, we have Lightning Axe as well online straight away because it's an amazing card. You know, we can just fling this Apothecary Geist out of here and zap some problem creature. That is not a problem creature. Give me plains. Ooh, also fine though. Like, also okay. If we win with Breakneck Rider again, that's totally fine. Breakneck Rider with Vessel of Ephemerate, incidentally, is amazing because it makes our flyers 2/1. No play. I'm actually going to stop F6 because I might Lightning Axe this 3-drop. I will Lightning Axe that because it's annoying. And we're nowhere near casting that Apothecary Geist, so whatever, like. Cool. I mean, not cool. Terrible draw, but cool. Go ahead. We don't have the sweet play now of skipping our turn here to pass with our Breakneck Rider transforming with an instant spell removal spell up, but we might just have to pass because we can't cast anything either. Ooh, that's no good. You're a werewolf, so this makes you able to block. So I'm going to cast you. Yeah, I mean, might have been stupid to keep that one land hand. In fact, it almost really was. But this is working out about as well as the average 5-card hand would have, I think. So. If we just draw some lands. I know that's easier said than done, but if we do, we can close this gap real quick. Also, there's no life gap right now either. We can also trade this for this if we really want. We just double block. I see because this. Oh, that's really terrible. Ooh. That's a disaster. I will. Yeah. Oh, I can't block now. I don't have a werewolf anymore. No, it's all falling apart. Uh-oh. You are late to work, my friend. Ugh. You can't block, so I guess you're going in. This will hopefully... One more line, hopefully this 5-4 will slow things down a little. Again, our opponent can just flip this into a 5-6, just trades for a 6-5, but... Hopefully that'll stem the bleeding a little, so to speak. Sorry about that, somebody was at the door. I am going to have to take this because I cannot block this 1-3 with prowess for fear of losing my Cathar's Companion. So come at me and take me down to 8. Not 8, sorry. Only 10. This is actually F3 power. Which is not good for us, if I'm honest. Uh-oh. We need a 2-drop, though. Ugh, I hate you. I will be jumping this, I would imagine. But I'm going to 6 my opponent here, so we're not that far behind in this race, if I'm perfectly honest. You know, our runaway Uncaged Fury could undo everything and win the game easily. It's lethal now. No, I don't care about that at all. Oh, that's really good. Do I die? I do die. No, I don't. I go to 1. Right? Yeah, I go to 1. Yeah, I go to 1. Uncaged Fury's lethal, though. Oh, our opponent's being cautious. No, they're not. Uncaged Fury off the top, please. Uncaged Fury off the top wins us the game. Exactly. Give it to me, deck. Here we go with the Uncaged Fury off the top. Huh. Oh, no dice. Oh, that's actually pretty good. So I give my guys indestructible. That's pretty good. And then I have a bunch of blocks. Oh, this is Menace. Ugh. So annoying. Ugh. So I actually only took 1. Jesus, I have 4 blockers. I can't attack. Oh. I should have just played this. No, I would have died if I did that. Christ, that sucks. I'm actually dead as it sits, so because this can't block. So I was dead to this too because this has menace. So yada yada yada. I believe I am just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. Uncaged Fury would have been great, but 4 blockers here is not enough because I need 2 things to block this. Casting this would let this block, but I would have only had 4 blockers still. So if my opponent swings out with everything here, I die. Yep. Yep. No good. Bet Uncaged Fury was the next card. I totes bet it was. Oh. 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 Oh boy, we were not in that game. Oh, we were so close. That's such bullshit. Literally 17 cards in my hand. Okay. So we need to do better than that. And drop both our colours this time. I mean, we won again, then we kept the risky hand, and we got punished for it. And we even almost won that game. Well, not almost, but we almost didn't lose that game. I think I want the Strength Varnish because I think I want the cheaper spell now. Honestly, our opponent's deck's aggressive enough that I think I want the cheaper cards. Also, being able to cast 2 things in a turn is quite good against a regular werewolf deck. And it's difficult. Although, I mean, if you're casting Ethereal Guidance, is probably the last player casting in the game. So, Uncaged Fury off the top is what I would have needed to win that game, but I didn't draw it. Oh well. How about this hand? This hand is fine. Needs another mountain if I want to cast this, or it just needs to draw some other spells. Dun dun. Now it is a slow hand. I won't lie. It is a slow hand. This is pretty good against our opponent. Art notwithstanding, because if they spend, skip a turn to transform this big spooky werewolf and then I just zap it and gain life, that's pretty nice. Need to remember to play mountain next turn. Because I'm going to draw 1. What? Here comes the mountain. Off the top. Huh. Well, not bad either. Actually pretty good. Mountain on top now is insane. Makes our sequences so good. You attack with this, flip this, we attack with it. Use combat trick. It's this bigger. It's all great news. Don't be scary. That's not scary. Give me a mountain. Give me that mountain. Huh. Ooh, no good. That's a pretty potent pyro hand we're going to get going, though, I think. Ow. I mean, not even ow. Ow. Ooh, no play. Good news for us. Not a bad draw either. I see my opponent's going to warp some landscapes here. It's pretty tough to get blown out here with our Pyre Hand. With Silver Strike in hand. Silver Strike removing the blocker and making our Pyre Hand a 3-4 makes it difficult for us to get screwed. Trample is super good too because we remove the blocker and our Pyre Hand still does damage. Could just kill it, which would be bad. Please just be some kind of creature. Ah, that's fine. Yeah, we take 4, whatever. Give me a good draw. Not bad. Actually, pretty good. Because Strength of Arms turns both these guys into amazing blockers. Even Dissension in the ranks isn't that bad for us here. I can't see this going that badly for us, so I'm going to go for it. If our opponent casts Dissension in the ranks, all that happens when all is said and done, I believe, is that these 3 creatures die, which is totally fine for us. That might have been a giant disaster for my opponent. They could pull something else out here, but like even if they dual shot again, you know, still just kill this, and then like this dual shot is essentially useless now. Didn't do anything. I get a 3/4. That becomes a 5/6. It's tough to kill. I need to deal an extra 3 damage to it somehow. It's indestructible, so this is just eating this now, for sure. It looks like we may have just gotten our opponent, which would be great. That's like, if this works, that's a 3-for-1. And honestly, it's kind of tough to come back from that. Sweet, 3-for-1. Oh my god, amazing. Wow. Gonna attack you for 6. What do you got? I'll do it again. This does not end amazingly for you. Going to be honest. You take 6. Enough with a 4/5 now. And I keep my guy. Although I don't get to cast on the creature, but it's pretty annoying. Cool. Cool. If he double blocks, I'm gonna blow him out again. Like, it's gonna blow him out again. Yeah. Oh no, this only hits attacking creatures. No! That's kind of okay, isn't it? I forgot this only hits attacking creatures, not blockers. This is probably fine, right? Yeah, this is fine. You can't kill both of these, so. I don't think it would actually be insane to just do this to save this. In fact, that's great. This doesn't even get destroyed. Oh my god, is that sick? I just discard this to keep my guy. Because this game's indestructible, it doesn't get destroyed. I gain 3 life and this gets pumped. I'm gonna try that. Is that bonkers? I get that for the 5/6 trample, my opponent's on 11. That's gotta be pretty good, right? That's not just stupid, is it? I think that's actually just pretty good. Combo. Combo indeed. The unconventional play. Definitely not the intended use of the card, but certainly good enough. Nah, some big beefer can just block my higher hand, to be honest, so that's not quite big enough. Now we're cooking. Now, if my opponent wants to flip this to a 5/6, he'll flip my Breakneck Rider, which means that this 5/6 is no longer good enough to block this. Also, this is the case in point. I've got my opponent on 6, I'm on 17. If my opponent manages to stabilize, he's at such a low life total with this Emissary of the Sleepless. If, you know, I get the Morbid Trigger, kills him in 2 turns, but even without it, kills him in 3. And that's why I want to have that card in my deck. The late game flyer that mops up the damage. This is just rough for you, man. Oh, sorry. Flip, flip, flipperoonies. I'm just gonna attack with everything here. I kind of want something to die, so. Plus, this is technically lethal right now. Sure. You get to eat my guy, I guess. He doesn't even have an instant, by the way, but I don't. Even with a removal spell here. Crack away. I guess he's digging for Fiery Temper. I guess he has it. Fire Temper's this. GG's. I think we got there, boys. And girls. And whatever you happen to identify as. Yeah, but you know, look, even if our opponent does have Fire Temper here, blocks, blah, 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 tick goes to 2, we play Emissary of the Sleepless, Morbids. It's tough for our opponent to come back from that. We're on 17, we've got 2 lethal attackers in here. I guess 1.5 lethal attackers. The Spirit Token itself isn't lethal alone. Our opponent has conceded, and we move on to round 2 with our fun deck with a lot of unconventional plays. So let's have some more fun with it in round 2. Playing against the man himself, so I'm going to give him a little greeting. Long time watcher. Big. Kenji watched the Windmill we did, so that's what I'm talking about there. Long time watcher, big fan, and hope you do well in the Super League. Smiley face. Okay, that's referencing the Community Super League, which just got announced the other day. Which Windmill Slam were somehow, I guess our invite got lost in the post or whatever, but you know, I'm going to keep this. Any land's a good draw. And a great draw, in fact. Yep, cool. Wonder if Kenji's stream. Oh, anyway, give me the land. Ooh, no dice. This could be a short one against one of my idols here. Oh god. Oh good. I was about to say I grow increasingly concerned. A little bit less concerned now. Still pretty concerned about this, if I'm honest, but you know. Uh-oh. And we passed 2 of these, so. I'm gonna try to kill this thing right now. Yeah, I never block him with that, I guess. I'm just gonna pass here, I think, and flip it. Don't cast 2. Don't cast 2. Don't cast 2 spells on me. Don't cast 2. Cool. A little bit dodgy to do that just yet. Young teacher would love a land. The subject of school. I imagine there's an instant coming here. Oh. This is bad. If he casts 2 spells here, I'm dead. Well, I'm not dead. He gets his big scary horror and angelic Bridget, but. No! No! You're late, my friend. I'm a moron. Why the hell did I exile a mountain? That was so dumb. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I can't even play my Breakneck Rounder now. God damn it, I'm a moron. I can play my wolf, but that was a punt. When they go to 13, what happened? Oh, he hit me with a thing. Doy. Yeah. I'll play the Geist. Try to kill our opponent that way. Maybe just batter him in the air. Yeah. This plus this. Deal 12 in the air. Maybe that's the plan now. That thing in the ice is pretty scary. Oh, well. I mean, block, I guess. Ugh. I'm a moron. I forgot to get that touch. That was really dumb. That was dumb, Dennis. That was a dumb thing you did. Real dumb. Real dumb thing you did there. I'm gonna play the Arsonists. And then I guess maybe I can smash in with it and read the Voldaren Duelist next turn. That's pretty good. It's not over yet. Kenji's deck is sweet though. And that's twice I punted. I'm just so starstruck. I can't handle it. Nagging thoughts. Uh-oh. He's got to have delirium, right? He's milled like a million things. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother counting. Oh, boy. Okay. Gonna assume I can't kill him. I actually come annoyingly close to killing him. Like annoyingly close. How much can you attack for? 1 million? I can let 5 of them through, so as long as I play one thing, I shouldn't die. Then I might be able to sneak enough damage through next turn. And when I block 2. Spoiler alert, I block. Oh no, that is lethal. He has 8. Yeah. Yeah, I got wrecked. His deck's sweet. His deck's unbelievable, and I played embarrassingly poorly in that game. So let's try not to do that again. Like if I had kept this, my other flyer, he'd be on 10 and then I could have killed him. If I hadn't blocked, he would be on 10 and I could have killed him. If I hadn't forgotten that the thing gave Death Touch. Which is just an inexcusable mistake, if I'm perfectly honest. I'm going to do the same thing again with this ethereal thing again. Yeah, that was just embarrassingly bad of me. I would have won that game if I'd played slightly better. But it happens. It happens. That being said, if I hadn't forced him to spend 3 of his mana to kill my guy, maybe you would have done something else and I would have lost on a different axis. So who knows. I will play. I will keep that. Honestly, I will keep that. Kenji didn't actually seem to have much removal. So, Breakneck Rider is a real problem for his kind of deck because it's so slow and grindy. Now, if we draw Plains, boy oh boy, is this a spicy hand. If we get that Moreland Drifter down on turn 2, ooh, Nelly. Not bad either. I mean, terrible draw, but good card. Plains is still good because I can leave it. Oh no. Same 2 cards. This game looks embarrassingly similar. Rattle Chains. Ooh, spooky. Huh? I'm just doing it. I'm sorry, I don't want to lose to it. Oh boy. Don't play 2 spells. That's not great either. That's also not helpful. Don't stand so. Don't stand. Although any planes, like. Can we cast this, please? There we go. Any planes is fine. Whoops. Just drop. Although we don't have delirium, so. I actually need to just like silver strike this or something. Then you can just. Uh-oh. He's got the other one. So that's no good. Give me planes. Look at that. Au natural. Young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl fantasy. You must double block here too. Actually, you can double block like this. You know how bad girls get. I think I'll actually kill these 2. There's a good shot Kenji just sacrifices this. In which case, we kill his other two things and that's fine. Nope, fine too. I'm going to cast Cathar's Companion because I kind of want to cast that Angelic Purge next turn. And giving it Indestructible is nice. If I purge that thing in the ice. Oh, that's pretty good. And is what I'm going to do. 2, 3. You. Sacking you. The nightmare. I just have to try to run him over, I guess. He's still stuck on 4 lands in 1 color though, so. We've been more than a little lucky. Alright, here we go. Let's you loot. And you did, and you dished the swamp. Curious. Very curious. And no good place for me. Which just inches us ever closer to that stupid thing in the ice. So I guess my guy does have flying now. No. I'm gonna get hit by the horror again. No. Where's my lightning axe? Please. No. No. Stop it. Ow. Ow. Yeah, that's really bad. These all horrors? You kidding me? Young teacher, the sun. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll cast this in Fire Hand. We dealt with both of the things in the ice. Still a Jason there. That's probably in his hand actually. If it hasn't been milled. Which it has not. Yeah, there's like a 32% chance it's just in my opponent's hand. Which is always bad. Ah, called it. Sick call, Dennis. You called it. Yeah, I called it. Ow, yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. The hasty dude lets me kill Jace, though. That'd be good. The 3-2 haste, that'd be nice. The duelist. Give me the duelist. Kills Jace anyway. Have the duelist, please. Which one? It's not being Cobra. There we go. That's not a duelist. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, I can cast basically my whole hand, so let's do that. Oh, I accidentally typed in Kenji's clock. Whoops. Flyer's good against Jace at least. And he's got himself on a 9-turn clock too. It's kind of funny. Can do this last little spirit. Actually, he's going to attack Kenji, I think. Slightly reckless attack, throwing away one of these. That's okay. 5 cards in hand, so. Yeah. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Well, it's just preserving the life total, huh? Cool. Get that player hand down, use all our mana. Excuse me? Cool. Cool. Cool card. Cool card you got there. Cool card, guys. Damn it! Okay. Okay, we're just gonna play all these. Yeah. Gains more life too. And if he wants to swing out, it's probably not great for him. 7-turn clock's pretty real. Yeah, we eat one of these, we take 10. It's fine. Oh no. Now we take 12. Okay, we take 12. It's actually just got a full mono blue deck. That's insane. I didn't even think about that. Pretty nice. Really? Really? I'd like to encourage this to trade, honestly. Yeah. I think we're dead here, right? It bounces one thing and then we're certainly in bad shape. Yeah. Trade and jump. Never enthusiastic about that. We're pretty much just dead. But 5 cards left in deck though. Pretty tight. 5 lethal attackers. Six lethal attackers. I think that's gonna be GG. Indeed it is. GG's, Kenji. You got me with an amazing deck in 2 games where I didn't play particularly well. So that is all from me for this week. You can catch our videos here every second Friday now, I believe, in MTGO Academy. Usually I shouldn't in them, but scheduling is a little bit hard sometimes. And we'll see you next time.